Friends, there are a lot of chronic diseases like cancer, liver cirrhosis, heart diseases, type 2 diabetes, PCOD, asthma, bronchitis, hypertension, blood pressure, kidney disorders. So in this era of social media where people are more aware and are educated themselves and are taking so many preventive measures to lower the risk of these diseases like exercising regularly, eating a balanced diet that's low in sodium, high in fruits and vegetables, avoiding smoking, drinking only in moderation, washing hands frequently, getting vaccinated, getting themselves checked thoroughly through medical tests, seeking medical attention whenever needed. Despite all this, then why are these chronic diseases on rise? Are we missing something? There are three major changes that have happened around us that you are missing, and these changes are making us sick, very sick. So see this video till end so that if we know the real changes, the real reasons behind these diseases, we can save ourselves and our loved ones from going through those traumas and also paying big medical bills. So the first change that happened around us was Green Revolution. See, the population of India was increasing and the food grains were scarce. So a large increase in crop production was needed. So Green Revolution was the way out. So in 1970s, this revolution was started. So it is based on the use of chemicals, artificial fertilizers, pesticides. All these are used to increase the production of wheat and rice. See, it was the first time when new high-yield variety seeds were introduced in Indian agriculture, and they were introduced by replacing our original seed varieties of wheat and rice. Also, millets were totally replaced by new wheat and rice varieties. So since Green Revolution, the use of these chemicals by farmers has increased steadily with serious health consequences for people and the environment. We know that worldwide the number of deaths and chronic diseases due to use of pesticide is increasing year by year. Green Revolution was first introduced in Punjab. A specific example is Malwa region in Punjab. It has been labelled the cancer belt due to its highest recorded number of cancer cases. Post-Green Revolution, the production of wheat and rice has doubled, but the production of other food crops such as our old original rice varieties and millets has declined. So this is an alarming situation for us. So how has Green Revolution impacted our health? See, traditionally Indians consumed a lot of millets, but this became mostly fodder for animals after the Green Revolution. Our consumption of wheat and rice increased, and millets almost disappeared from our plates. Hence, we started to become high on simple carbohydrates and low on macro and micronutrients. Now, because this eating pattern changed, it brought about glucose imbalance in our bodies. See, if you consume too much of sugar or too many carbohydrates like wheat and rice, that will eventually break down into sugar only, and that too quickly, your body will release too much insulin. This is because your blood sugar levels are rising too fast in your body due to these carbohydrates. Imagine, if millets were also there on your plate, there could have been a proper glucose balance. Now, millets are whole grains and contain complex carbohydrates, which means it takes a little longer for the body to break down these carbohydrates. So this reduces the risk of sugar spikes. And millet is incredibly nutritious and great source of magnesium, manganese, zinc, potassium, iron, B vitamins and fiber. It is naturally gluten-free, and researchers have linked millet intake to health benefits such as reduced inflammation, lower blood triglycerides and improved blood sugar control. So another thing that happened during Green Revolution was too much of refinement. See, the milled rice loses its nutrients during polishing, and the nutrient content present in it varies with the degree of polishing. So the more polished and cleaner they look, the more nutritional value is low. Brown rice undergoes minimal processing, so it retains the nutrients. Another thing I would like to highlight is maida, the white flour which is used for preparing bakery products. Now, alloxan is used as a bleaching agent to bleach the wheat flour for production of maida. That is why most of the diabetics are strictly asked not to eat the bakery products or any other product made of maida, because this obstructs the capacity of the pancreas to produce beta cells which store and release insulin. White revolution was another change that happened around us. So white revolution in India started with the motive of increasing milk production to make this country one of the largest producers of milk in the world. In white revolution, the focus was on introduction of exotic cattle breeds like HF and Jersey, as the milk yield was higher than Indian breeds. So the Desi Indian cows were largely getting neglected. Adulteration of milk and dairy product was one of the major disadvantages of white revolution. Antibiotics were added to animal feeds to improve the growth and production of milk. So what is the cause of increasing cases of juvenile diabetes, childhood obesity, early puberty, irregular menstrual cycles, polycystic ovaries, infertility, anemia, low milk supply during breastfeeding and constipation? So diet counselors and pediatrics most of the time will tell you it is because of junk food, chocolates, pizzas and your love for non-vegetarian food. So this is not entirely wrong, but this is not entirely true also, because oxytocin, estrogen hormone are injected into cows to increase milk yield. Micro level of these hormones present in milk is one reason for early puberty in girls. So hormonal imbalance is also a result of white revolution. So the third change was pink revolution. Under the pink revolution, the focus was on the poultry and meat sector. India, being a country that is rich in poultry and cattle population, has a high potential to grow in this sector. Eating a lot of protein, especially animal protein and red meat, creates more acids and toxins in the body, and it puts more pressure on the kidneys to filter and process all those substances. Antibiotics and steroids are fed to the animals for better and faster growth, which ruin the gut bacteria and thereby create a microbial imbalance in the body. So slowly, in the name of revolution and technology, we are inviting these imbalances in our body and they are resulting in chronic diseases. So what is the solution to all these imbalances? First, know the source of the food. It is good to buy organic foods. So the term organic refers to how certain foods are produced. Basically, organic foods have been grown or farmed without the use of artificial chemicals, hormones, antibiotics, and genetically modified organisms. You have to definitely avoid GMO foods. They are slow poison. Foods that are often modified include corn and soybean. Then second thing you can do is introduce organic millets slowly and gradually back into your diet. Third, know the source of milk. Try to get milk from your traditional Desi cow. It should be pure, clean milk that is free from antibiotics, synthetic hormones, artificial additives or chemical residue. Fourth thing you can do is don't overdo meat or eggs. Focus on improving your gut health. Now list of prebiotics and probiotics is in the next slide, which can help you improve your gut health. And detox. Go close to nature, take some fresh air, keep more air purifying plants at home.